Think working harder will make you rich in Australia? It won't. But owning the right asset early and letting time do the work just might. In the next 10 minutes, especially if you're 35 to 55 with a mortgage and kids, I'll show you why super and the age pension leave most Aussies short. How a single $140,000 deposit could snowball into $862,000 in growth. And the 3 simple steps our clients follow to do it safely. Hi, I'm Rasti, CFA and buyer's agent. And after helping clients buy over $250 million in property, I know it's possible. No matter how busy or behind you feel, it's still some time. Picture a Sunday morning. Coffee on one side, bills on the other. A super statement you haven't opened yet. You're doing the right things, working hard, paying down debt, saving where you can. The quiet question remains. Is this enough? Most of us carry a money memory. Dad counting coins for fuel, mom turning off lights because the power bill scared her. Those moments can make us freeze, or they can make us plan. I would love to know, what's your earliest money memory? Share it in the comments below. Today, we choose calm rules over anxiety, buffers over bravado, and we let time do its quiet work. Let's get real with the numbers. Sources are linked below. This gap isn't just a line on a spreadsheet. It's a difference between living and just surviving. The ASFA retirement standard puts a comfortable lifestyle at $53,289 per annum for singles and $75,319 per annum for couples. That's for June quarter 2025. The maximum age pension from 20 September 2025 pays about $30,646 per year for a single and $46,202 per year combined for a couple. That gap isn't abstract. You can feel it. Many retirees still list the pension as the main income source. That's what they use. Super helps, but look at ages 60 to 64. Average balances are around $402,838 for men and $318,203 for women. Still shy of commonly quoted lump sum targets, which is $595K for single, $690K for couple. Medians are lower again. On top of that, the household saving ratio is about 4.2%, which means buffers are thinner and it's harder to build momentum. Bottom line, super plus pension keep the lights on, but if you want choice, you need growth. So can a savings only plan close the gap? Here's why it rarely does. Working hard is admirable. Saving is essential. But life isn't a straight line. If your plan needs decades of perfect saving, it's fragile by design. In the year to February 2025, about 2.2 million Australians left or lost a job. Job mobility was 7.7% and the retrenchment rate 1.9%. A resilient plan keeps moving even when life gets messy. If cash is slow and life is lumpy, we really need an asset that grows while we sleep. That's why property, if done right, changes the map. We buy investment-grade homes with owner-occupier demand, diverse jobs, funded infrastructure, and tight vacancy. Boring quality that compounds. Forget chasing shiny headlines. Focus on quality that stands the test of time. Let me show you the napkin math that makes boring compounds real. Imagine buying a $700,000 investment property at 80% LVR. That's $140,000 deposit. If it grows at 5.5% per year nominal over next 15 years, it reaches about $1,562,734, roughly $862,734 of capital growth on a $140K deposit before costs and tax. You didn't work harder for that. You gave time a larger base to multiply. Let's see what waiting really costs. If you wait for 5 years, that 700K property could be worth about $914,872. Your 20% deposit jumps from $140,000 to about $182,974. So you need an extra $42,974 just to get it. Plus, you'll have missed out on about $214,872 in early growth. So waiting doesn't just raise the entry bar, it gives away your best compounding years. And you don't get them back. Later feels safe, but later is a thief. It steals those first 5 compounding years, raises the entry bar and drains your energy. Choose sooner, smaller, safer over later, larger, scarier, a sensible price point, robust buffers and a clear stress test so the early years stack in your favor. What worries you most? Saving enough, market risk, or just getting started? Let me know in the comments. I really do read everyone. The maths is the engine. Here's the seat belt and steering. Now let's give you a roadmap that fits real life. No spreadsheets required. First, grow your portfolio. We buy homes real families want to live in areas with diverse job bases and real funded infrastructure. We want tight rental markets, limited new supply and homes that are easy to love. Light, storage, parking, a floor plan that actually makes sense. No shiny objects. Boring. High quality property is a secret sauce because boring compounds. Second, protect your position. Hold at least 6 to 12 months of total costs in offset account. Stress test plus 3%. If cash flow breaks, we wait. Buy insurances, landlord, building, and income as appropriate. Sort structure with your accountant and broker. And finally, secure your wealth. The end game, passive income for life. Once you have built enough equity, it's time for the end game. Sell off a few properties to pay off the debt on the rest. Now you own your portfolio outright. No more mortgage stress. Think of it like switching from mountain climbing to relaxing at the summit. You've done the hard work. Now you can sit back and enjoy the passive rental income for life. The bottom line is build, pay down, and let your properties work for you. So you can finally enjoy the view. Set your wealth playlist on repeat, steady beats, no surprises. Let's bring it to life. Meet Mark and Lisa, both 42. 2 kids, combined $350,000 income, saving of about $5,000 per month. They own their home with an offset account, but short on time. Before, they were diligent, paying down the mortgage, saving and investing in index funds when they remembered. Good habits. But when we mapped their future against the comfortable retirement line, there was still a huge gap. After we stacked the getaway rhythm, year 0 to 1, they bought their first investment property, IP1, at $700,000, 80% LPR, set 6 to 12 months of buffers, stress tested at plus 3%, and insurance sorted. Year 3, property could be worth $821,000 at 5.5% growth, debt trimmed, buffers intact, ready for IP number 2. No stretching. Fast forward year 10 to 15, glide older loans to P&I. Build offsets, choose exit options, sell 1 or keep 2 or refinance for retirement income. They didn't change who they were, just their vehicle. The plan shifted from fragile to resilient. If you had more options and less money stress, what would you do first? Tell me in the comments below. I really want to hear your ideas. Sensible people ask tough questions. Let's answer the big ones calmly so you can decide with confidence. Quickly, 4 common worries answered calmly. Number 1. What if rates rise? Well, we model plus 3% before buying. If it breaks at plus 3%, we wait. We keep healthy offsets and may use interest only early as per advice. Then glide to P&I as equity builds. What if prices fall? Well, we buy assets people actually want to live in and plan to hold for next 10 to 15 years. Time in quality markets beats trying to time them. Third, I don't have time. That's why the plan is done with you. We do the legwork. You make the calls, buffers first so you can sleep at night. Fourth, what about tenants and rents? Well, professional management, present well, price to market, tight vacancy reduces downtime. Bottom line is, plus 3% stress tested, 10 to 15 years old, buffers first, diversity by state, so bumps don't knock you out. Before we wrap, Filthy Rich isn't about gold-plated jet skis or a garage full of Lambos. It's about options, time with loved ones, saying yes more often, helping your kids, supporting aging parents, or working because you want to, not because you have to. 10 years from now, imagine picking work you love, not what you need. Imagine flying to a family milestone without checking your bank balance first. Imagine no more money stress. But what would you do first? That's our version of Filthy Rich. Quiet options, not loud toys. Although, if you want a gold-plated jet ski, I won't judge. Let's quickly recap. The gap most Aussies face. Why just saving harder won't cut it. The magic of compounding and a real world plan to grow, protect, and secure your future. If that version of Filthy Rich is yours, here's your next step. Most people start with a calculator, then book the call once they see their gap. Ready to see your numbers? Book a free, no pressure 20-minute strategy call at getreal.com.au/ready. On the call, we will measure your gap, stress your cash flow at 3% plus, map your next 2 to 3 steps. No pressure, no hard sell, promise. Slots are limited, so we can prep. If it's full, try again in 24 hours. And if you prefer to play with the numbers first, download the compounding calculator and property checklist, the same tools behind today's charts. Links are in the description and pinned comment. And if it's not a fit, we'll still leave with a clear checklist to use with your own team and maybe a few more bad puns. And if you want to burst the myths holding you back from investing in property, make sure you watch this video next. You've got this. Start small, stay steady, and let time do the heavy lifting. Don't quit. If I can do it, so can you.